Hi! Welcome to our Wednesday live stream. It's so fun. I love saying that. I always enjoy coming on here and crafting with you guys. So this is what we're going to be doing today. It's a vintage Valentine's Day poem spread. And if you voted for the poem, thank you for that. It was quite close. Oh, hello from TikTok. So we ended up going with a poem. It's actually an excerpt from a poem called Sybil by Julia Ward Howe. So we're going to write that out onto the page. And I'm starting off with putting like all of the elements down first and then filling in the words. And I kind of wanted to go for one of those styles where the words fill in almost every gap. So that's the idea here. And I don't want it to be too thick because this is my bullet journal. We did the February spread in this as well. So it's kind of a mood board spread here. And the pages are a little bit thin, and it's also a hardcover. So I don't want to fill it in too much, which is why washi tape is quite handy. So I'm going to open up the live stream on my computer just so I can better follow along with your comments. Wow, Julia Ward Howe is my husband's 5th great aunt. She wrote the Battle Hymn of the Republic. That's such a cool fact. How did you find that out? How do you know that? And then, hi, do you have a channel with name The Washi Tape Shop? Yes, we do. It's on YouTube, and all of the live streams are posted there. If you watched our live stream on Sunday, which, let me go grab This is what we made on Sunday, and I just can't get over him. He's propped up on my bookshelf right now because he's so cute, and this part comes off, and it says, "Will you be mine?" And we had a lot of trouble uploading the video of making him to Instagram, sadly, but you can watch the video on YouTube instead. So all the videos will be on YouTube within about a day. Sometimes it takes a while to upload because they are real time, so they're often about half an hour to an hour. Let's see. How's your day been so far? For me, it's morning here, and it's Wednesday. So I've got, as usual, my cup of coffee. I think that'll be quite well known after a while of doing these streams with you. Germany is watching. I love that. And from the UAE, California, just waking up. From Malaysia, I was just saying I'm jealous if it's hot where you are right now. It's quite cold here, although I guess we've had a bit of a warmer week, so I shouldn't be complaining. I'm in Canada right now, in Kingston. So I actually cut this element out. I have it was a watercolor a day kit that I got as a gift quite a while ago, so I don't think they sell them anymore. Oh, someone else from Canada and Ireland, it's cold. I have to say, I just finished watching the show Normal People, and it takes place in Ireland, of course. Has anyone seen that show? I really enjoyed it. It made me think quite a bit. So this is from a kit, a watercolor kit, and I don't have a printer. I'm a student at university, so we just didn't bring a printer over, and I thought this was a great thing to cut out as an element that we can use. If you don't have a printer as well, another thing you can do is pull up a famous painting and just sort of put your paper to your computer or your laptop, and it almost serves like a light box, and you can trace the painting over, and you get the same effect, just like that. So I'm just gonna see if I can zoom out a little more. Here in Canada, or at least in the Toronto time zone, it's 10 a.m., 10:08. It's a much better field of view. All right, so I also have this piece of paper, and I kind of wanted to see if I can adjust the camera a bit more. Just like that. I'm kind of always scared that I'm gonna tip my coffee. Maybe one day you'll see that. Hopefully not. Okay, I just don't want the comments. Sometimes people say that the comments cover the art. So, something of this sort, and this is all I have right now, so I'm going to rip this in two. I just want to decide where to rip it. Maybe here, like towards the center, that would be cool. Or maybe even cut it like this. I think I'll go with that. And then I'm gonna end up having like one stanza here and another stanza here. Yes, thank you. I was kind of waiting to see if anyone would notice, but I'm wearing a vintage shirt in style, not necessarily actually vintage. Okay. I'm a little indecisive this morning. Oh, I kind of like that actually. Let's do that as a backdrop. And I kind of want it to go a little bit round. It's tough to do it. This is very grainy paper. It's wrapping paper. If also the comments are too big, like if they go right up to here, if you tap right here, like on the image, they'll kind of shrink a little bit. And then you can tap back on the comments to open them up. But I can also move these out of the way a little. All right. So this will go somewhere like this. And then I also got some of these stickers. Most of these are stickers from the Washi Tape Shop. And the poem that we're doing today is called Sybil. And I just want to refer back to it. It's very much about books. It's kind of a poem about friendship, at least the excerpt. Some of these poems are a lot longer, so maybe they mean something different if you look at the whole context. But the two stanzas that we're going to copy out are very much, friendship, sitting with someone who loves to read, and just enjoying one another's company. So reading, I want to use this tape, which is from the Academia set. And then I'm trying to find something with some coffee and maybe a sticker with a girl, like a character. I think these I'll choose more towards the end, so I'll leave those off to the side. These are quite cute, sort of like cat. To be honest, this might actually work, unless we want to go very serious with this spread and have it be very solemn and vintage. So I think one of these I'm going to go with. Maybe not quite the autumn. I'll choose the one on the right. So we'll put that down there. And here are some more of the cats. Okay, the black cat is really cute. I think I'll do this. Cat is your theme too? Is it your theme for February or your theme for your journal? This, I guess, is just a cardstock. And then we have more coffee. Oops. Sometimes I peel off the stickers and then I put them back on like that. So I don't think I'm going to use these today. We have some of this. I used it as a tissue for some ink. We're going to do a bit of inking today too. And then some of these stickers. They're a little too small for what I want to do today. And then these are some flowers. And some more coffee. All right, so I think I know what stickers we're gonna go with. We'll do this girl here, and it's kind of orangey red, which is a good for the theme. Oh, hi, KL, you have family in several provinces in Canada, love from the Philippines. Have a wonderful night. Thanks for joining. I think she's gonna be right here, maybe putting some books onto the bookshelf. So let's lay some of that down. I've seen some people create an actual bookshelf with this tape. So I'm gonna try doing that as well. And before I move on, I just wanted to share it again. If you are watching, we have a discount code for you. It's just a thank you for joining on Sundays and Wednesdays. We do a live stream every Sunday and Wednesday at 10 a.m. on Instagram and 9:30 on TikTok. And if you use Live 15 at checkout, you'll get 15% off. So it's just a little thank you for our community that's crafting together. And I just wanted to share that. We launched this discount code just last week. Okay, so I guess I ripped this end a little bit, but I want to create a bookshelf. So I'm going to cut it right there. And as I start crafting, if anyone has any questions, it would be really helpful if you use the question box, just so that I don't miss if you have a question. But I'm gonna look up as often as I can. There we go. So we'll put these two up like that. And I want to make sure that there's room for our girl to stand. Just like that. That's very cute. So we're kind of creating a bookshelf here with the bookshelf tape. This one is from the Academia set. It's designed by Anna from Journal Away. You can check her out on Instagram. Ooh, if this is here, and we're creating a bookshelf here, I think it would look cool with a bit of this brown. So I'm gonna rip out a section as well. Just like that, like a circle. And I think I need to glue this down first. My biggest challenge when doing these spreads, I think, is trying to keep it minimal. I really like having things like all over the page, in a sense, maximalist. Right now I'm actually challenging myself a little bit because I haven't done a vintage spread like this before, but I've seen so many really nice spreads like this. A lot of them are on the Washi Tape Shop as well. So I wanted to try something like that where I'm actually putting down the elements first, and then coloring, and then filling in the gaps with the text. And I thought that would be pretty fun. So I have a few Inspirational Sources, which is, I think, one of the awesome things about this community. Everyone's got their own unique style, and it's fun to try different things out and get inspired by all of them too. So we've got a cute bookshelf there. I think this is cool. This could even sit on top of the bookshelf, but I think it's nicer, like, balanced there. Let me see, I think there are 2 questions. So, oh, this is so cool. I can actually see the questions from the stories. So someone actually suggested in the stories that we posted about the poem, because we voted between 2 different poems for today. Someone suggested this one by Shel Silverstein, and I actually looked it up. It's very cute. It's very, it's kind of about friendship. So, and it's a little short rhyming poem in the style of Shel Silverstein. So if you want to do something like this as well, that's a good poem to check out. And then someone said, didn't you already graduate from uni? So I'm a student. I'm not, I think, if you think I'm the owner of the Washi Tape Shop, I'm not the owner. I'm a member of the team, and I have my own Instagram and YouTube where I share very much organization and productivity content based on being a student. So I'm in my very last semester. I'm going to graduate soon. I'm studying commerce at Queen's University, focusing on marketing. And then someone else asked, where do you buy all your tools? A lot of the things you see right now are from the Washi Tape Shop. So that's the account that's streaming right now. And my scissors, I mean, these are from like a local pharmacy. They're part of like a sewing kit. And I think that's it. This notebook is a Leuchtturm notebook. It's my bullet journal because I really like thinner pages. Okay. I think, to be honest, I don't want to overdo it with the tape. So I'm not sure there's going to be much more tape. What sort of crafts have you guys been doing recently? Is there, yeah, I'm just curious, like what crafts or what type of projects do you like to do? I'll zoom out a little so you can see that. And that'll be really helpful for me to think of what projects to do together as well. Junk journaling, someone said? Oh, so that's, in a sense, what I'm trying to do right now is junk journaling, but I don't know if I haven't done it before. And I really love those type of spreads. So I'm just gonna look at some labels here. These ones are quite cute. But I don't think they work quite as well as these ones. What else? Making stickers. Oh, that's cool. Do you have a shop? Maybe everyone, if you want to check out, if anyone has a shop here, like an Etsy shop or anything like that, feel free to share. We're always looking for new craft supplies and things like that. And then sketching, I saw painting, calligraphy. Calligraphy is really cool. Okay, I really like this one. So someone said, I follow you on YouTube for your productivity for students content. Love, I thought you already graduated right before or during COVID lockdown. No, not yet. I'm almost there though, and I'm honestly very excited. I thought I would be sad to graduate, but I'm excited. I think it's about time. And I guess it's kind of been dragged on. I don't know if anyone else is a student here. Is anyone else, I'll just close this. Is anyone else a student in university or high school? Or, you know, doing college or a master's? but it was, I think it felt a little bit dragged on doing online school in the past couple of years. It's not really what I expected to do in 3rd and 4th year. Okay, this is quite cool, I guess, but I'm leaning towards that one. So I think there are like 2 Etsy shops in the chat here. You wish you were a student. Yeah, it's funny how that works. I think you kind of wish. I recognize my own like bias or fallacy, because in a way, I'm wishing now to graduate, but I'm sure eventually I'm gonna wish to be a student again. This music makes me very reflective. Okay, I think I'll go with maybe this one. Oh, there we go. Or this will add some funk. Let's do that. I'm a college student as well, studying visual communication design. That's very cool. And I think you had an Etsy shop, right? Someone said, I miss being a student. I graduated 2 years ago. And I'm a student here now looking on how to make this beautiful post with you. Oh, are you, is anyone following along? I always wonder that. If anyone likes to follow along, because I guess it'll affect kind of how how quickly I go. Although I don't have any misconceptions that I go quickly at all. I think I've had a few comments of hoping that I go faster, but it's a little challenging to craft and also talk and look up. So I'm doing my best. How about that? Excited for you too. I'm on my 2nd term for my master's, and I still rewatch your videos on note-taking and whatnot. You introduced me to the Washi Tape Shop, actually. Wow, that's incredible. Well, thanks for being here. And yeah, it's funny, I sometimes look back at my really old videos on note-taking, because those were from high school. And it's fun to look back on. There's something fun about sharing, you know, whether you write or you craft or you share techniques on note-taking. Putting that somewhere, maybe not necessarily publicly, but putting that somewhere in a portfolio that you can look back on, it really shows you how much you've grown. So. Okay. I'm a little sad that she fell into the background a little bit. So I think I'm going to do something here, and then I'm going to start writing in, and add some stickers as well. What's your YouTube? It's Mistral Spirit. If you check the Washi Tape Shop stories, I'm always tagged because I'm organizing the live streams, so you can check the link there as well. Ooh, that was very spontaneous. Just went for the rip. Don't be sad, she looks good. Okay, good. I think maybe she could have had something behind her, but it's okay. Oh, this. I wanted to use this. Maybe I'm starting to go overboard though. I think I'll just do, I'm just gonna stick with these so that there's not too many different colors and everything. And again, if you're just joining, take a look here. I always try and have these 2 labels out. So this one tells us what we're doing right now, and it's a vintage Valentine's Day poem spread. And then this one is a discount code for you for 15% off as a thank you for joining our live streams. Someone said I was just setting up my February spreads along with your live recording on YouTube. Oh, that's so cool. Are you doing the same spread, or are you doing your own? And if so, what theme are you doing? Actually, I guess I never asked in the February spread. What if you guys do like February themes? What theme did you do for February? What was your February bullet journal theme? Someone said fall. Is it fall where you are? I guess that would be in Australia. I'm not sure if it's fall in Australia. Hearts, fairy theme. My voice is relaxing, thank you. Okay, let's see. Can we fit in our little cat? I think, I don't think he's opaque. I always question whether they're opaque or translucent because it affects how well it shows up onto the page. Oh, I know. So I also have this one, and I was thinking to cut one of these out for there. Someone said, this time I did something different, a scrapbook theme. And then I did my own spread. Watching you do this vintage spread right now makes me want to do a vintage spread. Well, it's the chain of inspiration. I was inspired to do a vintage spread from some of the amazing like junk journaler and vintage artists on Instagram. So, yes, I'm from Australia. It's fall. That's very cool. I'm cutting out just one of these elements, so that's why I'm going around. I did a strawberries and banana smoothie theme. That's so cute. And it's actually, I guess, fitting. A lot of people do like a pink or red theme for February, so. My 12-year-old loves vintage spreads. Does she like making them too? Or he actually. And the other thing I had asked earlier, if you're just joining, what sort of crafts do you like to do? It helps me a lot to choose what the theme should be for our vintage spreads. So I'm very curious what crafts you guys like to do. So I'm gonna glue this down just like this. Vintage Valentine theme sounds good for all of February. Yeah, I think vintage is really cool for February because it's a little, you know, friendship and love can be nostalgic in a way, which is good for vintage too. All right, I'm quite happy with this. And then we'll have some stickers here and there. So let's finish with that, and then I'll go in and write the poem. Oh, I want to make chocolate theme right now. That's quite fun, actually, a chocolate theme. I tend to fall back on quite a common theme. I like to do like a coffee theme. Should I do this all the way across? I'm tempted to do that. these are also designed by an artist. I'm pretty sure these ones in particular are designed by Blue Dahlia Designs. And it was for a 13-piece washi tape design contest, which we did back in October. Oh, this one's a hanging one. Maybe I can hang it here. I'm really starting to limit my space for writing in the poem, but I think that's okay. Here's another hanging one. So these are washi tape stickers, and this is actually one of the first ones that we did in this format, and then since then we've done a lot of new washi tape stickers, and I really like them. I think they're so convenient and also very fun because they're all designed by artists, so you can sort of bring in someone else's art into your crafts. Someone said, I got it, Mistral Spirit. Yes, that's exactly how you spell it. So there we go. He's kind of hanging in midair. Can you show your cutouts, the ones which have some aesthetic kind of person, if that makes sense? I mean the cutouts you use in your videos. The cutouts with an aesthetic kind of person? I'm not sure. Do you mean like stickers or cutouts? I can't quite think of cutouts that I've used. But I'm happy to show you. I'm just not sure what you mean. Okay, I also have this stamp, which could go somewhere. Like here. Or here. We'll do that after. Okay. So I think I'm going to start writing out the poem because it'll give me a bit more of an idea of like the balance of the spread. So, someone said, what is that washi tape called? All of these are from the Washi Tape Shop. So some of these, if you search up vintage in the shop, you'll find them. So like this wide one. These ones are labels, vintage labels. They look like this. They've got really cool covers too. And then this one is from a set called Academia. It's by Anna from Journal Away. And then these stickers are from the 13 washi tape design contest set. All right. Oh, this is what I had here. I wonder if I can put her on. Yes. See, one thing I love about stickers is that you can sort of adjust them if you want. I'm gonna bring this down a bit. Someone said, do you find that surrounding yourself with plants helps your process when designing the spread? I imagine you're talking about my poor pothos plant here, and that's such a funny question. The only reason that I have plants right now in front of me is because it looks nice. So, but that being said, I do have 3 plants in my apartment, and I think it improves my mood. So, in general, maybe not necessarily while crafting, but this kind of looks like she's on a ladder now. Love your washi tapes. I'm from Iran and I can't buy them. Is that because we don't ship there? Not sure. If you're wondering if we ship to your country, you can always leave us a DM and we'll get back to you soon. Okay. So I think she can go here. Might be tricky with the fold, so I'll just very narrow area there. That's cool. I'm from India. Do we ship? Do you ship there? I believe so. Yes. If you want to double check like your specific region, then send us a DM to the Washi Tape Shop, and we reply really quickly, so we can let you know. Okay. So there we go. I'll write in the text now. To move this over there. So I'm using a fountain pen for this. This one is a fountain pen from the Washi Tape Shop, and I've actually filled this one in with brown ink. But maybe it would look cool with brown ink, actually. Let's go with that. I brought this one out because it has black ink, so I was gonna do that, but I have tuition and just can't stop watching. Meaning you're a student? Alright, so I'm going to try and do this in sort of like a curly way, like very loose. And I guess I'll do one stanza here and the other one here, so sort of like this. So like that, I'm gonna fill it in. I might not be able to look up quite as often right now, so if you have any questions, just leave them in the question box and I'll make sure to answer them all either at the end or just when I'm done this. Okay, how did that go? It's a little scribbly. It's kind of the atmosphere. And then this is the second stanza here. Someone asked what's the name of this poem. It's Sybil by Julia Ward Howe. So I'm going to write that here. It's kind of tricky to write on the end. Now I'm going to fill in the spread with other kinds of decorations. And I kind of want to fill in like as many of the gaps as possible. So someone asked, do you ship overseas? Yes, we do. So here I had these coffee mugs. And I actually left a bit of a gap here specifically for this. I think we've got two that look sort of similar, so I'll use those. Someone said, please say my name, it's Amaya Noor. Hello, Amaya. It's kind of tricky to see that one. I would love to do more junk journaling of this style. It's quite fun. It's a little bit messy. Maybe I could have done the text sort of wider. If you're doing this as well, that might make it nice. So someone said, can you try adding a cat sticker in the right page at the bottom, just over the plant vase? Yeah, I did want to add a cat. Let me see where those stickers went. Here we go. I think I would do one of these ones. I think this is very cute. Or maybe this one with the... You know what, let's do this over there, since it adds a bit of color. It might be a bit transparent. And then you can do this. I think this cat is very cute because it's sort of about the language of your eye, so. Okay. The paw. Oh. I think this paw would actually look very cute on this bookshelf here because it's got some cursive writing too. It's a little tricky. Don't want to rip it. Okay, there we go. That's cute. Okay. And then let's maybe do a couple of labels. And I'll stamp the date. Has anyone ordered any of the new stamps? There are some new stamps that just recently came out. I think this only goes up to 2020. It's kind of an old stamp that I have. But I'll do, oh, there you go. August, July, May, February. And I'll just do some hearts. Oh, maybe there's no other heart. I'm not too sure what other elements would work. Sometimes less is more, so it's nice to kind of leave the page open and not too crowded. I think these are a cool thing to add maybe throughout. So I think this will be the last thing I add, unless maybe this goes better here. No. So these are the vintage labels from the shop. They kind of come in containers like this. And the thing I really like about these stickers is that they're opaque. So unlike washi stickers, they really sort of cover the background. So they stand out a lot more as a result. Okay, I think this cat here is sort of covering up. So I'm gonna move him over to the side a bit more. Someone said it looks empty there near the girl at the bottom. So maybe I'll add something there too. Ah, that's a good idea. Something like that. I'm keeping, just because the edges, I've kind of ripped the edges of the tape, I'm keeping these actual stickers straight so that it's not too messy if everything is on an angle. And then this guy, maybe right here. And we also have some of these elements, which I think would tie the girl in a lot nicer to the spread. Some like orange. I'm not sure if the mushroom, oh yeah, they are all stickers, that's cool. Those numbers look chef's kiss there. Yeah, I think the numbers are very cute. And thank you. Okay, can I just say, how cute is this? I don't know if it's focusing it well. But it's a little mushroom. I really like this one. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to stop there, and I might add a few more things before I share the final photo to the stories. Yeah, the mushroom is so cute. So I'm going to just flip the camera around to say hi and to answer any last questions. So this was our vintage Valentine's Day poem spread. And a reminder, if you want to try out any of these supplies or you've just had your eye on something for a while, we have a discount code that we just launched last week for anyone watching these live streams as a thank you. So you can use LIVE15 to get 15% off. Okay. And let's flip the camera. Okay. So yeah, I went with a very vintage shirt to match the vintage spread today. Just gotta adjust. My hair is always a little crazy after bending to craft. So, do you have a pet? Sadly, I don't. My mom doesn't like them. I'm at university right now, so I don't have a pet with me, but we have a pet back at home. He's a poodle. And I'll just go through these questions in the question box. Yes, I will. Where are you from? So I'm currently in Kingston, Ontario in Canada because I'm studying at university. I'm in my last year. My name is Ioana. I'm a member of the Washi Tape Shop team, and I also have my own YouTube channel where I share productivity and organization content especially, although obviously I also like to get crafty, but I'm a student, so that's kind of the stuff that I like to share. And I'm originally, I don't know if maybe sometimes you're asking that as well, I'm originally from Romania. That's where my name's from and where I was born, but I grew up in Toronto. Okay, next question. Someone said I'm in high school. I asked earlier in the live stream if anyone's a student. So someone said this is called scrapbooking, right? So yeah, from what I know, like scrapbooking is often about just putting elements onto the page. You could also think of collage, but collage I think is more when the entire page is covered with photos that are cutouts or things like that. You can also consider this, I think I tried in a sense to do junk journaling. So if you look up junk journaling, you might find other inspiration of the sort. Then someone says, why don't you add people? So I assume you mean to add guests. And let me just turn down the music. I have a hard time hearing myself sometimes. So if you mean to add guests, we are actually looking to do that. So I'm kind of organizing the live streams as I'm part of the Washi Tape Shop team. And if you have any suggestions, like leave them right now in the comments or send us a DM. I would love to hear what you think, if there's any craft you want to do, or a particular guest you'd like to learn from, just let us know. But we will be adding some guests as well. Someone said, how old are you? I'm 22. So in my final semester. And what are you studying? I'm studying commerce at Queen's University. It's a it's kind of a general degree. We don't really specialize, but I'm mostly specializing in marketing and economics. Those are the two areas I'm interested in, and I'm currently doing my first intro to econometrics course, so I'm very interested in like marketing analytics and that sort of stuff, not just content creation. Then I don't have questions. I want to say you're so cute. Did you visit India? No, I haven't. Should I visit India? There are so many places I want to visit at some point. What's your channel called? My channel is Mistral Spirit. Sorry, I'm kind of missing out on the other comments too. It's Mistral Spirit, and I'm always tagged in the stories if you want to check out the stories. Which university? I'm at Queen's University in Kingston, Ontario. So it's in Canada. This one's a common question. How do you set up your camera? It's a Joby Gorilla Pod, and you can find them on Amazon. They're sort of those funky looking, like, it's a tripod. I'm not gonna try and act this up right now. It's a tripod, and it's got like lots of little like balls on it, so you can twist it in any kind of direction. And I've got a shelf right here, so it's kind of angled perfectly onto the shelf. And that's why it's very easy to kind of switch it facing me. Are the stickers from the Washi Tape Shop handmade? The designs are, so all of the designs are, you know, designed by an artist, and some of them are actually designed by community artists. We've been working a lot with community artists recently. So this one, for example, is by Anna from Journal Away, and another one of my favorites is, where did it go? This one. This one's by Fee Bujo, Federica. I'm kind of like the makeup artists here. So these are, you know, designed by community artists who have Instagram accounts or YouTube channels, and they kind of put a little bit of their own style into the washi tapes, which is incredible to see. And we actually have process videos of them too. So if you want to see the actual process of designing these tapes, you can check that out on our YouTube channel. I haven't visited Iran before. Someone asked that. Do you ship worldwide? Yes, we ship to most countries. And if you are looking to grab something from the shop, just a reminder, we have a discount code. There's also an ongoing Valentine's Day sale, and they're both 15% off. This one's just if you want to let them know that you came from the live. It's a way for us to say thank you for joining our live streams on Sundays and Wednesdays. We do it every single week on Sunday and Wednesday. And we're gonna get very creative with some of the content, so I'm very excited with the live streams to come. All of the stickers are from the Washi Tape Shop, so if you check out our page right over there, you can see our shop. And let's see. Can you zoom in so we can see the brown ink? Sorry I didn't see that earlier, but this is the brown ink that I used. It's from Waterman, and it's actually a really good ink. I think I recommend it. So it's my first time using like a non-black ink, and I really, really like it. I always end up making a variation of what I loved from someone else. Help? That's perfectly normal. I think that's part of the creative process. You get inspired by what other people have done, and you always end up making it a little bit your own too. And if not, that's fine too. I mean, when I'm in a creative slump, I look for inspiration, and then I often just make a variation or recreate what they've done. And I think it's a really good form of practice, and it kind of exercises your creativity too. So there's nothing wrong with that, I don't think. How did you start this business? So I'm not the owner of the Washi Tape Shop. That's actually Vic and Andrea. It's a small team. We are 7 people at the Washi Tape Shop, and I help run some campaigns. You know, right now I'm organizing the live streams, but that's something, you know, we're looking to have some guests on at some point, so we would love to maybe have some Q&As with Vic or Andrea as well, so they can share a bit more about how they started the Washi Tape Shop. Just scrolling through. Have you done some courses, or is this just a passion? Because it's perfect. Well, thank you. So growing up, I always liked art, and I've done quite a few art camps, and I did some volunteering as well at art camps, and that just kind of gets you doing all kinds of creative crafts. And then I also just like doing this just for fun. This is my own bullet journal. I just recently started it. This was my bullet journal for about a year and a half, and this one I just started in February. We made this spread together, actually. And yeah, it's just kind of about, I guess, you know, if you want to get good at something and practice, then looking for inspiration online is really helpful, and trying to recreate those. So, you know, even with this spread that I made today, I definitely think there are some practical things that I can improve with it in terms of like the layout and the layering. It's one of the first junk journal spreads that I've made, or like vintage style spreads, but I wanted to try it out anyways, and a lot of you guys have mentioned that you like vintage spreads, so I will definitely make more of these and, you know, look for inspiration. And if you're asking if we ship to your country, we ship to most countries. If you want to just double check that we do ship to yours in particular or your region, you can send us a message and we'll get back to you very soon. Just a few more questions here. What is your advice for someone starting on collaging? I can never quite get the layering right. So I think one of the best advices, again, is to look for inspiration, and then starting with laying out like the base. Okay, first tip actually is the color scheme, which I think is something I didn't do here, and it would have improved it a little bit better. If you choose your color scheme, it'll really tie everything together. So that's one of the first things I usually look for. And then secondly is laying out wider tapes or wider elements. If you're layering, for example, paper or like a texture, laying down the wider elements first and then going upwards in the direction towards more detailed components. And then, what brand of ink do you use? I mentioned it's Waterman, so I'll show you that again. And then, so that's what it's called, Waterman. This one I just got from Amazon, it's brown ink. And does the layering need to have a meaning when creating these spreads? No, I mean, sometimes it's just about being artsy and creative, and I think that's kind of the point of junk journaling. If you look that up, there's a lot of really great artists that do that online. Okay, so I think I'm going to stop it there just because we're getting a little long and I want to be able to upload this as well. It's kind of tough to upload long videos to Instagram, but if you have questions that I haven't answered, I would love to answer them on Sunday, so just save them, and or you can send us a DM as well and we'll answer just directly. So again, we do a live stream every Wednesday and Sunday at 10 a.m. on Instagram, and my name is Ioana. I'm part of the Washi Tape Shop team, and thank you so much for joining. I'll see you on Sunday. We've got a very fun one on Sunday because it's Valentine's Day themed, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm very excited. All right, thank you for joining. See you on Sunday. Bye.